I've thought long and hard about what I would say in a FilePro programming overview, and again I've decided not to script it in any way, just to talk off the top of my head. I have a good understanding of FilePro, and what I'm trying to do throughout these tutorials is import it to you, so I'm just going to tell you the few things that I know about FilePro and its programming in a broad sense, and what it is you're going to be learning, and why you're going to be learning it, and the way you're going to be learning it. Basically, FilePro is, of course, a language. We all call it the FilePro language, and we feel it's, as just about as broad and functional as any language out there for what it does and for what it's supposed to do. But on the whole, it differs from any other programming language in that it's not just code. It's not just learning how to code. It's a database. It's based on files. It's based on your data and the applications surrounding the data. It involves screens. It involves output processes or processes that run against the data without printing any output. It involves lots of things, but basically you're working with data. You're working with fields of data, name fields, company fields, balance due fields, total fields, whatever. All those fields and all those screens and all those outputs all mashed together allow you to build programs that work just as well and better than a plain programming language might be able to afford for you. Most programming languages would have to interact in some way with a database to be able to get the benefits of a database. For example, if you had a payroll system that was strictly written in high-level language, like let's say C++ or C, you would have a payroll program and it would do all the things that a payroll program can do. But you wouldn't be able generally to use that program to say, show me all the employees who have made this amount of money for more than 10% of the years they've been with me, and how long have they been around, and what's their percentage of state tax versus their percentage of this tax. In other words, a program specifically written to be a program can do just that. A program built within and through and by means of a database like FilePro has the ability to allow you to use your data, to work with your data in ways that regular, non-specifically database-oriented programs don't. And that value is tremendous. Now, the programming of FilePro, again, this may be a little redundant from what I said before, but it all starts with processing. You learn how to process the fields that are in your database, the fields that are in a group of files. May only be one file, but you process this data with code that you will learn how to write, and you will learn that it's easy to figure out this code, what it does, and how to use it. But basically, you must remember you're working with files and fields of data. You're working with your fields, your files, and your data. And you work with them through your screens and so forth, through the outputs and processes that you write. But again, it's a database product, and we're going to be learning how to create database applications. That's what FilePro programming is all about. It's not just little code snippets. It's an entire melange of things, and I think you'll find that once you grasp the basics, you'll enjoy writing in this program.